Oh, it's Christmas time, baby. Yeah! Yep. Couple nice ones. Yeah, Derek got some big old. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just getting in from lobster diving today, and how was it, Steve?
Immaculate as usual.
Anytime this guy comes, he brings the luck.
It's top notch.
I mean, we got an absolute banger coming for you today, folks. We got a bucket full of lobsters. That's a live well. Not a bucket, but a live well full. It was an epic day.
It was an epic day.
There's more days to come. Day one of many here. You're gonna wanna watch it. Stay tuned. Gonna take it nice and slow and just get the tanks rigged as we go.
Tell you what, better be something down there because we're not going home with one lobster.
Oh, heck no.
I don't even think I filmed it right.
Yeah, Steven did catch one earlier, free diving. One's not enough. Derek's in town. It's about to be a crush. He brings the luck every time. Stay tuned and watch Steve's cam because it's going down.
What is going on, YouTube fam? Thank you all for checking in. Now, you know, when Jake and I are getting that itch for the lobsters, we got to get out there and check it out. So that is exactly what we're doing. Weather's great, the water's crystal clear, and we're diving with some good friends, Tiffany and Derek. And as soon as we get down there, I mean, lobster action right off the bat. And we've already got lobsters flying around all over the place. This happens sometimes. You get them outside of the rock and they got one of two options. They can cooperate and let you snare them, or hit the jets and go find whatever rock that they deem safe enough to burrow into and try to get away from you. That's what he does, and he actually brings me to another lobster that I see on the way, and actually looks a little bit nicer, so I'll leave that one there. I know he's probably not going too far. I can always come back and get him, but decide to work on this bigger lobster first. Make sure we got better size in the bag. You can see I'm being super careful, trying to be very gentle and get that around his tail, but the slightest touch makes him want to spook. Luckily, it does not go far, gives me a second chance, and I get that one secured. And now I'm gonna go check on that first lobster that had shot away originally and go find the rock that he's under. Now, getting a little bit greedy here. You can see there he is marching around trying to find a new home. But before he can go find one, I try to do this 2 lobsters, 1 snare technique. And he goes, shoop! See you later, dude. Once again, taking me on the run. Track him down one more time. Trying to be very gentle, see if I can even get this around his tail without him feeling it. And finally, I can put that chase to an end. Whew, that was a lot of work. Now, if you want to hear something real depressing, he ended up being too small. All that chasing around for nothing. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. So I let that small one go, but at least I can get this bigger one in the bag. I roll up on Derek here working this lobster, and not gonna lie, I kind of swiped this from him. He was working on it from his side, kind of pushed him out to me, so just taking advantage of an easy catch. Didn't want to risk him shooting off somewhere and having to go through that whole process again. But again, all for naught. He ended up being too small, so had to let him go to see another day. And on his way out, he had to go over to Tiffany and let her know that he is not happy.
So typically after a little storm like we had the other day, aka a tropical storm, you'll start to see a lot of fish move in shallow, as well as the lobsters. So that's what we're doing. We're out here checking. I think we're still a few days too early still, but we like to be the first ones to know. So you're not gonna know unless you go, which is why we're out here. I got no idea if they're catching them. We checked a few spots earlier, you know, closer to the beach. They weren't really there. It tells me that, you know, maybe the lobsters aren't in shallow yet, but came to our typical reef spots, and the hope is that they filled in here. But I have no freaking idea how the team is doing down there. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna get my turn at the water here shortly. I'm not going home without getting in the water. It is beautiful out here today. It was rough earlier with the storm. Now it is flat, calm, and it's so hard to see it from here, but it is crystal clear.
So that was Derek tugging on the rope, letting me know that he had lobsters over by him and not to go off too far. When we have crystal clear days like this, you can venture out a little bit. You know, you want to still stay safe and relatively around each other. Never want to lose sight of your buddy divers, but it is good to cover ground if you can see. So I snagged this one, and then on the way back over to Derek and Tiffany, I see another lobster. So instead of swimming the lobster back, coming all the way back here, I figured I'd go for the 2-for-1 method again. And we'll get him secured and then go check out what Tiffany and Derek have going on. So I can tell right away, this one on my right hand is a stud. He is definitely legal. Throw him in the bag. As for the one on my left hand, he is much smaller. Definitely going to be close, so I want to make sure that I measure him before we take him up top. And these got to be 3 inches from right between the horns there, between the eyes, down to the back side of the carapace. And he does not quite make it, so I'm going to let him go as gently as possible, trying to make sure that he swims off with all of his antennas and legs, and that he's nice and healthy. But that's all good. Derek's coming over with a nice one, so we are getting there, making some good progress.
Hold on.
So we're coming up on the end of our dive here, and we were really starting to get into them now. Coming across rocks with multiple lobsters on it, always a great feeling. Just way more exciting than picking off one and moving on. So usually the standard procedure here, pick out the biggest one first, take a minute to kind of analyze the situation, see who's in there, and definitely try to pull the biggest one. Things can get pretty stirred up once you start moving them around and try to get them in the right position. So want to make sure you come away with the best lobster. One lesson that I have learned and am reminded of over and over again is to always be ready with your hands, just in case you get lobsters flying towards you like this. Tiffany initially misses them, but I was able to snatch him up real quick before he could get away. So we've got a pretty full bag here now. I think it's time to take this bad boy up to Jake.
Hey-ho! Oh, it's Christmas time, baby. Yeah!
so. In she goes.
There it is. Oh, that's a beautiful sight right there, huh? It's a beautiful sight.
It sure is, baby.
Like I said, storm action, folks. But by the time this video comes out, you're gonna be behind. You better get on that Instagram and follow us for the live action. Poop on the ground at the boat ramp.
Stepped in it too, believe it or not.
Trying to clean out here,
yeah,
you know,
well,
trying to get her all clean, and we got
who poops at the boat ramp? Who poops at a boat ramp?
Derek did his cleaning, that's for sure. Woo! Oh yeah.
Feds try to get us. We clean.
We're nice and clean. Just got to get that motor rinsed out. Woo! What a pretty girl. Well, that wraps up a successful and epic day. I don't know what we're gonna make yet, but we'll see you in the kitchen.
Should we make lobster?
I think whatever we make is gonna have lobster in it. Maybe. Most likely. Of course it will. You know us. Come on. We'll see you there.
What do we have here? Jake's thawing out fish and lobster at the same time. He must be whipping up something crazy for us tonight. I wonder what it is.
Let's go, baby. We got some fresh mutton and mangrove snapper. Some lobster tails.
Been dying to know. What are we making?
We are making lobster encrusted fish, baby. It's gonna be so good. So just to give you a little rundown, we're gonna start splitting all these tails. We're gonna throw them on the grill, get them cooked, dice them up real fine, actually mince them, and put them into some breadcrumbs, paprika, lime juice, Parmesan, and butter. Make a crumble, get our fish seasoned up, put it in the oven on a low bake, top it with the crumble, finish with a broil.
Wow. A1, baby. Let's get after it.
It's about to be 10 out of 10. I haven't hit the 10 out of 10 for Steve yet, so we're getting close.
Cracking time.
You gotta grab the littlest knife in the kitchen. Watch your fingers, folks.
Boom.
There we
3
go.
more to go. Look at this guy. Passion fruit puree infused syrup instead of juice.
Could be real bad.
Could be real
Could be
bad.
real good.
Could be real good.
Hey.
What is going to be real good is these lobsters are about to cook up. About to get them on the grill. Update. It's not bad. It's actually kind of pleasant.
Oh my gosh.
Can't cook without proper cocktails.
Might have been a little heavy on
Jeez,
that
buddy.
one.
It's Wednesday night, man.
You know what's gonna fix that?
Real. Is it real or real?
Depends where you bought it.
That's real. See what we got going on out here. Woo! Some lobster tails, baby. These things are just about good. About to pull them off. A little bit of garlic salt, black pepper, and paprika. Got the little ones up top. Trying not to overdo them. Big ones down low. I think I'm gonna pull these little ones off though. It's about time. Oh yeah. Do not want them overdone. It's the #1 rule. These guys are getting close. Chicken's getting close. Chicken ain't for me, baby. Not with this kind of meal on the grill. Rosie, what are you doing, girl? We got the new rig on the side of the house. Getting her waxed up. Check out that wax line. Not waxed, wax. She gonna be purty.
Cheese! Okay, we got our fish seasoned up here, pulling these lobsters. Casey's hands are scalding hot, working hard. You alright? You hanging
No,
in there?
I'm not all
Third
right.
degree burns on your fingers from the lobsters?
Yes.
I know. Everybody's cheating, taking
Hey,
bites
whoa,
already.
whoa, take
Come
it
on,
easy.
man. Save some for the rest of us. All right.
Jeez, boys.
Pulling these out of the shell. Gonna make our little topping here and get these things in the oven.
All right, Steve.
Get a real knife.
Yeah, there you go.
This is a man's knife.
You gotta get this minced up real fine.
Done. Let's go. I'm ready.
Yeah. The finer the better. We gotta make our concoction.
Let's do it, boys. Abby will help.
Can we top it with some puree?
We can. Some passion fruit puree.
It takes too long.
Winging it. Throw the lobster in.
Throw it at who?
Throw it at Casey.
All right, flying lobsters.
Dude, that's a lot of lobster bait.
Yeah, that's a lot for this fish. So
we're gonna have extra balls. We just need to move this to the side and make some crab cakes.
Perfect.
All right. Breadcrumbs. Throw it in there. Parmesan. Going with all of it.
Jake's eyes, baby. That's the recipe.
That's the recipe. There is no recipe.
Whatever he
Just
sees fit.
look at the ingredients and add whatever you want. Paprika. I like a little smoky flavor, so that adds it. We do not have lemon, but lime is a great substitute, as Steve will tell you in his drink.
We do have puree, if you feel like that needs.
Dude, that would be really funky, but could be like really good. All right, and last but not least, some good old butter. Gotta have butter. I'm not gonna use my fingers for this.
We're not Neanderthals all the time. Okay.
Okay. We're gonna start with that, and we're gonna give it a nice mix. Get all these ingredients blended. It's kind of like making a crab cake. Very similar, except we're not using like mayo and mustard. I don't even know. Do you use that in crab cake?
Mayo, I think.
We're just trying to get this to bond a little bit. Oh, dude, look how that's turning out. Getting nice and like sticky and thick.
My.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good. Yeah, when you can make it into, look at that. That ain't no crab cake. That's a straight up lobster cake.
It's a damn softball.
All right, we are gonna get these pieces of fish slid over. That way we can fit the rest of this lobster on the side because we're gonna have too much to top all this. Now we're just gonna start layering it on. And this lobster is already cooked, so it doesn't really need to cook. The fish is the part that's baking underneath, and then this lobster, we're just hoping to get a little bit crispy. So we're gonna start with a bake, and then we're gonna end with a broil.
You're on the channel, big dog. What do you got to say to the people? That's right. I don't know what you said, but that's right.
That's right.
Oh, nobody knows.
I don't know. Let's see what you got going on here. Oh, it's just some patties on top, huh?
Straight patties. Those are Krabby Patties.
Okay.
Lobster patties.
Larry the Lobster.
Then we're just gonna make some extra patties for the boys.
Man.
All right.
I mean, try the mixture. It's all cooked.
Rating on the mixture.
Whoa.
How'd we do?
How do we do? The people need to know. How do we do?
It looks good.
Take a little bite of the mixture.
Just give it a little?
Yeah.
A tiny little bite of it,
Just a
yeah.
little chunker. I'm gonna go
Ooh.
8-7 on that.
John,
Nice
Tell us.
flavor.
how quick are these?
Smoky.
How quick are these fillets gonna bake at 400 degrees? Maybe 8 minutes?
11 to get a good crunch on top of the lobster.
Yeah. Finished product.
That looks good. You hear them? They're saying yeah. That's gonna be good. Yeah.
Look at the perfect little char on the edges of these. Yeah.
Alright.
Yay.
Time to
John,
try
where
it.
you going?
It looks 10 out of 10. Does it taste 10 out of 10? We're about to find out.
I don't know. Mangrove crusted lobster.
This one's mangrove.
Did you grab some sauce?
No sauce on this. This is just a plain.
All right.
We might need to experiment, but I don't even think you need it, man.
This is like high. This is mid high nines.
Wow.
Wow,
That
that's
might be the
impressive.
highest that Steve's ever went.
This might be my favorite thing we've ever cooked. And this is up there with the best ones.
That's it.
This is amazing. Old Bay,
That's probably good.
one of my favorites.
A lot of flavors going on
There's a
here.
lot. Parmesan, garlic.
Do you get the
Old Bay,
smokiness from the paprika?
like everything.
Wow.
It all just blends in nicely. This is fantastic. I want to eat 6 of these.
Wow. Tell us how it is.
All right, ready? Take a bite. Take a big bite. Tell Jake how it is.
Good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Is it amazing or good?
Good.
It's just good. This light is blinding. It's blinding, folks.
Cheese in it.
That's good.
That's good, folks. That's good.
That's good fish.
That's
right,
good.
We're out here. We're locked in. We're getting dialed in. It's early in the lobster season. This is one video of many. We got a lot more coming to you every week, Tuesday at 6 p.m. We'll try and mix in some fishing, but some people have told us to rebrand Florida Lobster Boys, but we're not doing it. We're the BocaBros. See you next Tuesday.
See you then. Don't miss out.